What's up, YouTube? Ninja 250. The engine's out. We're talking about putting Milwaukee impact in there and just using that as the engine because it'll be more torque. But on a serious note, got the engine out, and today's project is taking everything off to here, taking the jugs off, and we got the top, the cylinder valve cover. Cylinder valve cover, I think is what they called in the book. Anyways, that's already taken off. It's just on here so it doesn't get dust in there. We also have the battery for this is right here. And it was low on acid when we got it. And there's no date on it anywhere that I saw. I'm assuming we're going to need a new one. But because someone gave me free acid, we're going to fill it up and just see. Because we can. So this project's going to be very similar to this guy, the ZX-10R, where we're going to do piston rings on it. But with this one, and the purist mechanics on here are going to hate me for this, we're going to pull the jugs off and we're going to refeed the pistons from the bottom up. I did it to the XS650. It holds compression perfectly fine. Yes. I did it to this. It holds compression perfectly fine.
It's not right.
I'm going to talk to the dealer tomorrow when I stop up there and go, hey, what do you guys think of this? And they might be like, you're crazy. Or they might go, it's doable. Like, I mean, as long as it holds compression, right? Right? I mean, logically. No. But the good news is, we have spark. So we're going to dive into this. We're going to get some tools out. We're going to clean some stuff up as we go. We're going to throw stuff in the ultrasonic cleaner. We're going to, what else are we going to do? We're going to make it right? It's basically going to be a nice, newish bike by the time we're done. We've added so much stuff to it, and I'm sorry we've added so much stuff, but we had to find the problem, which we thought was this, but it was actually the wiring harness. And then we have to fix the wiring harness little end caps that we have issues with, which aren't bad. But very clean on the inside. I don't know if you have taken a look. So the engine inside's been very clean. I've cleaned up some of the seals already just because I've been playing around. We're going to remove all this, cam covers. We're going to have to remove the tensioner over here. And we're going to have to remove some other stuff. So,
yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay, we're doing it. Oh, and I've been Zen, and that's been Matt, because I never said my name. Yeah, it's been a day.
My identity's on the internet.
Remove tensioner mounting bolts, take the chain tensioner. Remove the tensioner mounting bolts and take out the chain tensioner. Okay, that's it. Also, this is a very secure.
Yeah, super safe, super nice.
So if you want to
official as
if you want to modify this at all, I think there's a sawzall. This was, oh shit, it's out and it doesn't want to sit up. What do I do? Ooh, scrap wood. Yeah, it probably should, right? There's a drawer that says hammers.
Hammer.
Nope. Yeah, it's been a day, hasn't it, for both of us? You're hammering into the other piece.
Good enough.
Super good enough.
Now it'll at least be more difficult to hurt ourselves. Hey, beef jerky.
Okay, now we get into the fun part, Matt. We have to position the engine in such a way internally so that when we take out so that it releases tension off the top of it when we undo everything. I want to say it was a 17, but I'm thinking that might be that's oil. We'll touch it.
I'm gonna touch it a
There's
little.
supposed to be oil up there. You don't get clean rags anymore.
Yes.
Told you not to touch it. Oh man.
I'm pretty sure I have.
How dare you steal my rags?
It's
probably from work. Okay, so turn the crankshaft counterclockwise. Yep. While watching the movement of cylinder 2's inlet valve. 1, 2.
That's the way I would
Okay. No, it is. I'm just trying to remember because 1.2. That's literally.
Oh, it's even labeled.
No, it's not really labeled that way, but it
Oh.
is actually 1.2 because these are the cam covers and they're labeled in a certain way, so you can't put them in the wrong spot. That's really what they're there for. It's like you couldn't, because technically 3 could fit where 4 is, but then this bolt would be in the wrong place, and so
Ever so slightly wonky.
turn the crankshaft counterclockwise while watching the movement of cylinder 2 inlet. When the valves have just finished opening and closing, moving downward and returning upward.
So as soon as it gets off that valve.
Yeah, as soon as it pushes it down and then puts it back up. Oh, I already did the tensioner. How's that supposed to help? Wait. Well, that's the dumbest thing ever. Remove the chain tensioner, then don't remove the chain tensioner. Because now there's no tension on the chain tensioner. What the f...
What ass backwards bullshittery thing I was doing.
Okay, so I'm going to temporarily reinstall this. Even though I haven't even cleaned it yet. I'm going to try to get some of the water out of it because a little bit's on here.
I didn't know that Yeti was founded by brothers.
Yeah.
The more you know.
They were hidden in the forest. Someone found them. The Yetis. Okay, I'm going to hell now.
Well, and the other drama that I've been following a little bit.
Okay, is it family drama? I love family drama.
Oh. It's honestly even more nonsensical than the WNBA one. But remember how Disney was doing a live action of Snow White?
And she was black.
Well, yeah. And it's Prince Charming isn't in the movie at all. The dwarves are not dwarves.
Yeah, there's...
Like, so many things.
Yeah, I was like, what?
And then the fucking Daily Wire was just like, hold my beer. And they decided to start fucking filming their own.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
And it actually looks like it's going to be better than Disney's.
Oh, wow.
Like, across the board better.
Well, I saw some...
It has fucking, what is it, Brett Cooper? One, like, YouTuber that's female conservative. I mean, I wouldn't really consider that conservative. I mean, she has a bit, but, like...
Yeah, I saw something where there was a... Okay, so I turned it. It literally came off of intake as soon as I did it, and then I moved it about 90 degrees, which is what it says. But I think there's a lot of tension on this right now. So now I can take this out and put it in the ultrasonic cleaner. Remove camshaft top chain guide bolts and remove the guide. Okay, we're gonna do that. Huh.
Oh.
So, you ready for a problem we might have? Engine top end 4.7, 4.8, just blank, and then 4.9. So I'm going to close this file and reopen it.
Hopefully that'll fix it.
Nope, we are missing a whole page.
Sick.
Awesome. That's not good. Let's go to the supplemental I have. And pray that it has 4.7, 4.8, whatever, 4.5. These are not in the same order. Beautiful.
I think I need to just say by diesel K whatever.
Diesel something?
KLX?
Diesel or two-stroke?
Diesel.
There's a diesel one?
Uh-huh.
In the U.S. then?
It was made solely for the U.S. government. They made like one batch run of them and then stopped producing them.
Okay, see, now you've got me.
Like, they're super, like, I think there's like 2,000 of them. There's no manuals, no replacement parts. There's like, they're insanely hard to get running correctly. But like, holy, it looks cool.
They're extremely hard to get running properly. I have 3 bikes that are in pieces right now. I don't want a 4th.
You don't want one that you can't ever find information on, and there's only like maybe 10 people in the United States that have any clue about them.
And you're one of them now. And now I know, so that's 12.
I know about them, but I don't know about them. But
Okay.
they're like, oh yeah, you can't do this. If you do this, you have to, like, oh, don't put starting fluid in it at all. Like, if you put starting fluid in it, it will...
You're going to have a bad day.
It detonates early and the engine will start running backwards.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. And it's like, that's awful. Like, yeah, and when it does that, it ends up shearing like this.
Remove all these bolts. I'm going to go inside and try to find my flash drive and see if that has the page we're missing.
Okay.
I've only loosened that one. Should
Sounds
probably do them in... it doesn't say any order to remove them, but it has a tightening order. Should we go in the reverse order of the tightening order?
Sure.
Okay, so you're going to go with outer. I had to do these already to get the cap off, so that doesn't count. Outer.
Inner.
Wait, hold on, because it's backwards.
Outer. Upper.
So, outer, these two, these two, these two, these two.
Sounds good.
I mean, reverse order makes sense, right? Okay. We've got all the caps off, and pulling out the cams here. Cool thing, and this is probably covered in the manual, the bolts in EX here for the exhaust cam. And if I take the intake cam off, which I put a nice zip tie in here so when it falls down we can grab it easier. The bolts in, so exhaust and intake. So these must all be swappable. Neat, cool. You don't have to buy separate cams, it doesn't look like. It looks like they're very identical, which is neat. The only thing now is these rockers should be very free, which is terrifying because we don't want to drop those in there. So I think what we should do
Pull them all.
is, well, we're gonna have to pull. They're gonna have to come out at some point. But yes, probably pull them out. But I think we should label somehow what each one is.
Agreed.
I don't know how though yet.
Yep.
And I also don't really have a box for these, so we're gonna just lay them out on the underneath where your engine should be.
It's a surface.
Yep, should work. So we'll lay out all the stuff for the engine there. We'll clean up, like we're gonna clean up all the bolt stuff. It's oily though. I don't know if that's gonna work. What do you think? What do you think a good way to label these is? I have an idea. I'm just gonna see if
1 dot, 2 dot, 3 dot. 1 line, 2 line. Bang, it's it.
that's not gonna work. I was thinking intake that side, but then they're all. But this will be.
Yeah.
So this would be, in my opinion, would be exhaust that side. I have an idea. I have another idea.
And then probably also put them onto the bike exactly how they're orientated.
Well, actually, let's put them. This one would be here, right? Intake over there. This one is intake over there. Never seen these free floating like this. This is neat. Fix it. Shit. Exhaust that way. So then exhaust that way. And if I do 2 dashes that way, 2 dashes that way. And then we take a nice picture of it.
No, just thinking that exactly. It's like, and take a quick picture just in case our brains are stupid.
And then even if they get knocked around or whatever, we're good.
Yeah, we'll have an idea.
So if I do intake that way. Also looks like I got some dirt in your head, so I'm glad we're here. Clean that out. I don't know what I'm listening to, but I'm enjoying it.
Like 3 60-year-old Europeans.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, there's our marking system. We got the marking. The marking system is down. You can do it. The new fancy camera. Make sure the picture is legible for what you do.
Yep.
Zoom in on them. Love it. Okay, cool.
Shiny.
So we'll put these on your on the lift too.
I'm gonna send you the picture just for the shits and giggles of.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Like, I don't understand this. I click on share.
All right, camshaft rockers are out. We have 2 things I also need to disconnect before we can pull the head off. Actually, 3. I'm gonna see if I can remove this tube. Looks like it's in here pretty good. Anyways, we'll remove that later. We've got a cam chain tensioner bolt here, and we've got the oil pickup here that need to come off. We also have oil on the top of this, which we're gonna try to rotate back in. Those got to be oil. Okay, I'm just looking at what we've got here. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. And then we got a bunch of bolts in here we gotta take off. So let's get these off. Might need to get new crush washers there and there for that banjo, but we'll see that when we get there. We might need a new banjo by the time I'm done with it because, you know, things stink. Another 10 or 12. I want to try to use one of these wrenches I have for getting banjo bolts off of brakes. Just to give us a little more, but it does not look like these are going to be the correct size. Serious? Someone modify this without telling me? Because the 12 just seems a little loose. It's not just a touch. Let's try it. 12 millimeter. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Love this song. This was Dawn of the Dead, the remake in 2000s. I think this was like one of the opening songs. Like when all shit's going loose, this is what's playing. Like
super casual.
Yeah, it's like, oh my, like the military's coming in, shooting people, zombies are running everywhere. It's just this, like it's like old newsreels or whatever. It's just this playing over it. I was like, oil pickup,
Banjo bolt.
Mm-hmm. I've got one more bolt back here. That holds the cam chain tensioner. There's a guide there. That's what it's holding. Because it needs to hold tension across the top and bottom.
Just a standard tightening.
But you gotta crack it back and forth.
Oh. This song makes me want to get on.
No.
It's like, no, I've escaped it. I can't go back.
It's not Tarkov. Come on, you. Ah. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to over torque it out either. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what this is for either, but it looks like it definitely does connect the two.
In some capacity.
Okay, remove the fairings. Done. Coolant system. Yup. Fuel tank, radiator, muffler, camshaft tensioner, right and left engine brackets. Remove the thermostat housing bolts and free the housing. Oh yeah, there it is. Right there. 8. That's the bolt I just removed. So the last one you torque down. So that should be the first one you removed. Got it. Beautiful.
And then 7 bolts inside.
Yep. Yeah, I saw that. Sorry. It's probably literally. Remember how?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's 100% from that.
Yeah, we'll just. Yeah. All right, so we're down to removing the cylinder head bolt. We've got the tightening order. There was one bolt here underneath that is 8 on there. I just took it out before I saw this, just to get it out of the way for us. Now we've got to take out these, and we're going to take them in reverse order that you would put them in. Makes sense to me. Matt, makes sense to you?
Can't hurt.
Order's always, well, because with the ZX-10R, the order is super important, taking it out and putting it back in. It might be because this is 250 versus a race
so
bike.
much lower
Yes,
power
so much, but I still want to, I feel better
Yeah.
knowing I'm doing something in an order that makes sense.
And just winging it and hoping it works.
Yeah.
At least there's some theory behind it.
Yeah, theories.
At least if you f it up in this orientation, you can just be like, well, it would make sense. Instead of just being like, I'm dumb.
We're gonna be 2 of us for this.
Yeah, I was just thinking that too.
Then we can just pour this oil right back down there. Ready?
Yep.
Sure. Okay, loose. I'm just gonna loosen them all first, then we can dry them out. 7, I don't know which was intake. Oh, go that way. So this is the bubble, so this is the back, so this would be 6 over here by 7. Ready? Sorry, let's just get it on there. Ready?
Yep.
Okay, so YouTube, with the ZX-10R, we had to go out and buy a special socket because it didn't fit down in the right spot. That is this socket, the 12mm thin wall 3/8 drive. The other good news with that is I have a 3/8 breaker bar. So we are already prepared for this, even though we didn't know we were prepared for something we didn't know we needed to be prepared for. Ready?
I'm gonna say we could always make a thin wall socket.
I don't like breaking things if I already can buy a part for it. Ready?
Completely understandable.
2 more. I'm just going to use this one because I already got it. Ready? You can say yes, I'm just going. I'm assuming you're ready.
Yep.
And last one.
Sick.
Okay. All head bolts have been loosened, which means, Matt,
Theoretically, we could pull off.
yeah, take them out first. I was going to find you the 90-degree impact so you can just attach it to it. It's right here. Just got to pull the battery out of the other one.
Yeah.
All right, Matt's going to be removing the rest of the bolts out of his engine. You know, I like to put people to work. While I add some, it's on the side, you see it? I'm going to add some corrosive acid to his engine, or to his engine, to his battery over here. Jeez, that would suck. I got some in my hand already, so I might be melting. Who knows? And you probably should be wearing safety glasses and, not you, me. Sorry, you people watching at home should probably have safety glasses on while sitting on the couch, and should probably be wearing gloves while playing with battery acid. But
That'd be too easy.
like people at my work say, safety second. But again, I don't like battery acid, so I'm gonna actually find a pair of gloves. I think, just in case. But I'm gonna find a pair of dirty gloves. Is there a pair of dirty gloves in here? Pair of dirty gloves. They're not orange though. Actually,
Counterfeit gloves.
I think these are Heather's. So we'll see. Oh yeah, not a chance. These are Heather's gloves. No way those will fit me. I used to have a pile of dirty gloves around here somewhere. Where I put those, I don't know. Cause there's the clean ones.
All the other ones are the same range, I'm assuming.
Good to check right now.
Uh-huh.
Usually they are. That is usually the case. But it's always good to check.
Almost left the washer.
Ooh, yeah, don't do that either. Please and thank you. I mean, it's gonna come out.
Yeah, but I don't want to myself.
Yeah. Don't let someone else fuck up your day. Fuck it up yourself. Magnet?
Yep.
Got all the rest of them or no?
Yeah. There's another one that actually. The only one still remaining is with the bolt.
Right here. So we've got the piston. The hell are these called? Caps? Yeah, piston caps off.
Top of the piston.
Top of the piston. Jesus, why is it? But so we were able to get out the oil screeners. We still have these two that are very stuck in here, and we already have piston rings. They're already in the dealership, but we can't get. Oh yeah, this stuff's just coming off. We're gonna clean these up. Yeah. Clean those up really nicely. I'm wondering if that's blowback from bad rings, too. But we cannot get these two rings off on either of them. They're super tight on there. So looking up stuff online, we're going to give this some penetrating oil, some heat, and gently coerce these out of here. And then I'm assuming that whatever this grit is, which might be some rust or something, is what's stuck in there and is causing our issue. And why these will not come out. And then we'll clean them all up. We'll put new ones in. We'll have a blast. Okay, Smartass Express is on. We decided to just put these in the ultrasonic cleaner, and they look so much nicer already. But I do have to say these don't look like the. Oh yeah, this is coming off. Doesn't look like it loosened up any of the rings yet. At least not on that one. Maybe the other one. And I'm going to run it through here again because this gets very warm. So maybe this will evenly heat them up. And I'll run them through again just to see if we can get it. But I'm not getting any movement off these rings. Trying to find the gap in this one. Wow, this one's so tight I can't even see. Oh, there's one. There's one gap. Yeah, it does. I mean, they feel solid. Yeah, let's run them through again. Let them heat up a little bit more, maybe. Well, let's try to do something else too. Let's take this outside to make less of a mess in here. Wire brush. Just gonna safety squint, safety second. Oh yeah, these are gonna clean up. These are gonna look so nice when we're done. You're not even gonna know these were used. These are gonna look like new heads or new. Yes. If you guys can hear Matt, he's saying this engine does look pretty good on the inside, and I have to agree with him. This looks like a very nice engine on the inside, and it does not look like it was abused too much. It just looks like it wasn't taken care of. Like it probably sat for a while, and then issues developed. I mean, Matt, look. Like, look at that. Like, look how much shit I got off already.
So much less.
Yeah. Yeah, these are gonna clean up. These are gonna be spotless by the time we're done. Yeah, bud. Yeah, let's throw them back in. Let them go in for another few minutes because feel that water. So I'm wondering if just a little bit of heat will do it instead of blowtorching it. Just because, blowtorch.
Yeah.
Much I like blowtorch.
As much as I like blowtorches, they're still blowtorches.
We're good over there on those, right? Cool. All right, we threw these in the ultrasonic cleaner a couple times, warmed them up just a bit with that, and we got a pick on here and gave it a couple taps of the rubber mallet, and one of the rings started to move and pop out. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, we got some rust in there. So now we know our problem. is these rings are shot. Yep, that'll do it.
Good thing we got new ones.
Good thing we got new ones. Let's get these out of here, though. I can't even get it out. It's still rusted in there. Cops are coming. These are so rusty. Oh, that's fire department. Okay, so there's... So I'm assuming, and I'm making assumptions here, you two, we had a lot of fuel in our engine. Fuel got on here. These are steel. Rusted the steel because there's moisture and there's a little bit of water in your fuel. Obviously it's liquid. And it rusted them. And it rusted them into place inside our ring. So what we're going to do is we are going to take probably really fine sandpaper and run it through the ring gaps around after we let them soak in penetrating oil a little bit. But we got to get the other ones off still.
3. 1 down, 3 to go.
1 down, 3 to go. So we're gonna keep our process up, which is I put this in here. Where's the gap? Okay, Matt hits it with a hammer a bit. Makes a little dent in the piston. Oh well. Shit happens. That'll be fine. This one doesn't have as much of a lip. Ugh. You two, we've got all of the rings off. They are in very bad condition. They are very rusted. They are not good, which is, here's our whole problem right here. And yeah, we got them out. Got the cylinder heads off. We've got a little cleanup to do on them. There's some gunk on the side, but they look like they're pretty good condition. We're just going to clean up any of this. We're going to clean up some of this top of it too. Try to clean up any of the carbon that's on there. Hit that with some WD just to help break it up tomorrow. Ugh. Just coat it all. It'll help break anything up that's on there. Problem solved. And then we ordered new rings. We ordered a new gasket. I got to see which gasket I ordered because we need another one. But we should be reassembling this weekend. We should be reassembling this very shortly. I've got some mating surfaces to clean up here, and on the other ends, just going to clean all those up, get some of this off, gasket scrape them, but they seem smooth enough that we shouldn't have a problem. And then we'll have to just follow the manual for do we need to add silicone to anything, or thread lockers, or... Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay. Okay, so it pushes down on that, which then puts tension on. Okay. Tension for the... And then we have to time it, put it back together, and then put it back in the bike. We left all the oil in the bottom of it because we're insane, and because we didn't want to break the, we didn't want to separate the cases, so we left all the oil in the bottom of it, which is great, because then we don't have to re-oil it. There's a tiny bit came out, but it should still be good enough. We're going to put this just over the top of it for now. Let's just put this on here. These over here, this will just keep that on there so nothing falls into it. Because we're going to be back to it in a couple days anyway, so what's the difference? So for Zan, that's Matt, and for Matt, that's Zan. And we've been working on his 250 and making a lot of progress, learning a lot, cleaning a lot. It's going to be basically a brand new bike when we get it. Expect it on eBay soon for $5,000. You guys can pay for it. No, we're going to ride the hell out of this thing for a while and play with it. You'll be able to beat me on the 125 now. Woo! 2-cylinder. Okay, go team.